I have not practiced hover today. Let's fucking go.
Teasing? It's good to tease. Teasers are fun.
After you upgrade your CPU this Thursday, you're installing a PSP emulator and some games. There was something that made me wanna. Oh, I was like, there was something that made me want to like consider looking into PSP stuff, and then I realized it was the Lost Frontier.
My dad had a PSP actually. You probably still have it lying around somewhere.
Yeah, I've got mine because I did a handful of crash runs on it before I realized that using CFW to use a PS3 controller is big no-no for whatever reason. Aside from it's not official, I guess is the reason.
Thankfully, PS2 is still the fastest for Crash 1. Hell.
It's like it's not official, but like so is like using like a converter to use a controller that's not an official PlayStation controller is also like not official, but I doubt anybody would care about that. If you want to be technical, the Mad Catz cheater controller that Koji used is not official. Also, I don't know why I'm going this way. I have to trigger this cutscene anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
PSP is still faster for Crash 3, I think. But imagine.
PS2 is or PSP?
PSP.
Yeah. PSP just has like very slightly faster loads for 2 and 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You know if it's more laggy?
From my experience, I don't remember it being laggy, but
is it emulated? I imagine.
Yeah,
so.
it's emulated.
Okay.
Because it's like it's a PS Classic.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you, blonde skip, you piece of shit. Oh, yeah, okay. Clearly I should just listen to Smartkin and go right first, but dumb me.
Yeah, Hangman, I guess there's writer's block in all aspects.
Daxter would be a good speed-gun run. Yeah, I can see that. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, the other funny thing is, they don't allow unofficial controller or unofficial ways to use external controllers, but they allowed me to use a ROM of PAL Crash 2 that I may or may not have gotten from the PlayStation Store. Heavy emphasis on may not.
I really don't understand this fucking trick. Like, fuck. Stupid checkpoint jump.
That was strangely easy to control.
Oh, not revealing too much, yeah.
How did that even...
If you look at trailers for like 90s movies or early 2000s movies, they reveal like fucking everything.
And they have that like weird commentator who's like in every single one of them. In a world.
Yeah.
That is the easiest time I've ever had with hover. I don't understand how I just had... It felt like I had so much more control over it. With all the HDMI cables for PSP releasing, it's really easy to get a PSP. Yeah, like my thing is that I use custom firmware to have the display on my monitor, which had a delay. But like the only way you can use an external controller is if you use a PSP Go, and like, who the fuck has a PSP Go? I think someone ran Lost Frontier. I think someone ran Lost Frontier on the PS TV, and I was like, huh, I could do that. What is Coco looking at on her laptop that she's looking, grinning evilly?
Not even a...
She's looking up ways to punish her dissenters. Like Cam.
Okay, maybe.
Reminder, it's scientifically proven fact that disliking Coco gives you worse RNG in Crash 3.
Okay, I shouldn't ledge jump because height is more important than speed. so I'll make sure I try and jump.
I forget that sometimes when you like stay idle in Cavern, Cortex just starts screaming "Mercy, mercy."
Oh, I didn't know that. Dude, imagine if in Rogue One, no one knew Vader was in the movie, and that scene at the end, holy shit.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Like, I haven't seen
would've
Rogue
shat
One
myself.
to its completion, but I saw bits of it a few weeks ago. Because when I was watching Revenge of the Sith with my girlfriend, Rogue One came on right afterwards. Except I was really fucking tired, so I fell asleep. But I do know, like, the ending scene with Vader, that would have been fucking incredible if nobody knew about it.
Yeah, same with Darth Maul and Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
But I guess the thing is with Rogue One, they definitely made more money putting Vader in and advertising him.
Yeah. Yo, Pinball is. Happy New Year. I don't know if you know this because, like, we were small children during the release of Phantom Menace, but did people know that Darth Maul had a double-sided lightsaber?
Yeah. it
Oh,
was in
that's
the
fucking
trailers.
lame. Because, like,
Yeah.
when he first shows up, he only uses the, like, one side, right?
Yeah.
So, like, imagine if, like, nobody knew, and then, like, he pulls out the lightsaber, and then both sides light up.
Yeah.
How fucking
Yeah.
lit that would have been.
Yeah. Maul being in Solo was something that had spoiled for me. But it's still cool to see him in the movie.
Don't think you've seen the movie Rogue One or Phantom Menace.
I'm getting fucking sick of this.
Huh? You're gay.
Rogue One, it's not a bad movie, it's just the characters are fucking, like, not shit, but just so dry and not, like, memorable. It's my least watched film.
Oh, fuck. Well, that happened.
I was way more into Solo.
Oh my god, did I really do that?
I think Solo is objectively better.
Can I start over yet?
Bullshit.
Okay, well,
Hey,
Cortex is
Pinball,
back.
what's-
Cortex is
Happy
back
New
over
Year to you
here, so
too.
I guess I'll do this.
Why do you hate the new Star Wars movies? Do you hate all of them? Like all 5 of them? All 5 of the Disney ones? 'Cause I still love Force Awakens, and I love Rise of Skywalker. I need to see it again.
Cortex.
But, and I love Solo. Last Jedi, it's definitely questionable.
I haven't seen Solo and I haven't fully seen Rogue One, but like,
Solo's
I
a
agree.
must.
Last Jedi's questionable, but it's not like a movie that I would refuse to see again. I was actually gonna watch it with my
I'll still
mom.
watch it.
I was gonna watch it with my mom, but then they took it off of Netflix and moved it to Disney Plus, like literally the day we were gonna watch it. And she doesn't have Disney Plus.
Yeah,
My sister,
I still enjoy all Star Wars, of course.
my sister has Disney Plus, but my mom's TV is apparently old enough that it can't support it, which is
Fuck,
a
I keep getting a
big
delayed
ass
input
fucking
there.
meme.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, this cavern is garbage.
I think the acting in the new films is way better than the acting in the prequels. Except
You're
maybe
right.
in Rogue One, the Rogue One acting.
You're right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short. I saw a post that was like, or I saw a YouTube video that was comparing like the fight scene choreography between the prequels and the sequels, and like people were complaining about, people were complaining, it was like, oh, the prequel ones were so flashy and awesome, and the sequel ones just look like someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
canonically, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
They're
neither
not
of them were
formally
fully
trained. Yeah. Like, Kylo Ren didn't finish his training, and Rey literally just picked up the lightsaber.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not comparable. It's like, it's more comparable to the original trilogy, and the original trilogy choreography suffers from being from the 1970s.
Yeah, and still I think Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi are the best lightsaber fights.
You've heard The Last Jedi sucks ass. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's horrible. It's like, I don't think it's the worst Star Wars.
Too many explosions.
Too many toasters.
What about the prequels? Just a lot of fucking explosions there.
My biggest issue with Last Jedi isn't that it's like not entertaining, because I found it very entertaining. My issue with Last Jedi was that like, and I like Last Jedi's big thing was that like it subverted expectations. It was like things are not always what they seem, and like that in itself is not bad, but it felt like it just like it tried to shock people with like unexpected changes for the solely for the sake of doing it, regardless of whether or not it like really made sense. Like that's my biggest issue with Last Jedi, but like I still enjoyed it.
The thing is with the sequel trilogies, they should have plotted out the whole story from the start, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They had different directors. They actually had different directors planned for all three, but JJ did 9 as well as 7.
Yeah, like that's probably the biggest killer. Can I get this jump that is literally not difficult?
Also, with Snoke's death in Last Jedi, I heard a good point that Snoke's not really the main villain of this sequel trilogy.
Oh
Maybe he was meant to be, but it's really Kylo Ren. So
Holy
it doesn't matter
fucking
as much
shit.
that he died in Episode 8.
This is actually like not even a difficult part of Totem Hokum. Dude, what the fuck? Is it just not working?
All the practice in this level will be worth it.
I don't understand. How am I not getting this jump? I was about to fucking reset over the easiest jump in Totem Hokum.
I think the lightsaber fights in Rise of Skywalker were good.
Yeah.
Like the one in the one of the Andor moons on the water in the ruins. I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
And Kylo Ren fighting the Knights of Ren was really cool.
Yeah. I suppose we're past spoiler policy.
That's not a bad spoiler.
Yeah, that's fair too.
I wouldn't say anything else about the movie. Yeah, I'm gonna have you too, dude.
Yeah. I usually wait like a month before I go full tilt on discussing shit. Like, I fucking didn't talk about Endgame until like a month after it happened, even though Endgame was a big enough movie that like people fucking knew what happened.
Dude, I keep getting hit by that spike and it's really annoying. Force Awakens cinematography is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I didn't finish because I was talking about how like Last Jedi was like alright. I really like Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I think Force Awakens is a good movie.
Rip,
People
you
just
going?
kinda shrug it
Oh,
off
you're not going to
because it's similar
AGDQ?
No Hope.
Damn. Something come up? You haven't seen Endgame? Well, I would say you should watch it, but it's only if you're like a huge MCU fan. There's definitely there's definitely major continuity lockout on it. Like, I would not expect somebody who's not into the MCU to enjoy it.
I remember when I got breaks. In retail, you just get days off.
Nobody's taking a break at the Curse of Crab since Chum Famine of 59. You graduated last semester, so it was a bit tricky. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That along with going from West Virginia to Florida is another thing. Yeah. All things considered, I probably shouldn't have committed to still going to AGDQ just because I did lose my job, but fuck it, I'm not gonna not go to AGDQ when I planned on it. Like,
it's such a good week, it's worth it.
Yeah. I had like a friend of mine when I told her I was going to it, she was like, "Can you afford it?" I was like, I paid for it before I lost the job, but
And you can't get flights refunded, right?
Correct. I actually bought the flight afterwards, so like I could have just decided not to go, but like I already committed to the hotel, and our hotel, even if I haven't paid for the hotel, I committed to it, and our hotel had like fucking 5 people drop, and that's not even an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't gonna throw the last 3 people under the bus, especially since we worked so hard to find replacements. And then I fucking paid like $70 or whatever to go, and like it's my fucking week away from life and seeing people that I never get to see otherwise. Like, I'm fucking going.
Yeah, it's too good.
And am I dropping frames? Probably. My mom's Wi-Fi's ass.
Oh, you're on Wi-Fi? Yikes.
I mean, my mom's wired is also ass.
Oh.
No, her smart TV is fucking connected to the internet wired, and it still like half the time doesn't work. No, it went down earlier, and my brother-in-law went down to the basement to try and fix it, and my niece was like, "Where are you going, Dad?" And he said, "Oh, I need to go I need to go reset the router because it's been about 24 hours since I did it last time." And I was like, "Oh, new record."
Been there, done that. Alright, I think right now I'm gonna stick to a ledge jump instead of jumping earlier. I don't know, it's just like...
Not sure if we've met. It's been a while. I don't think
Switching
we've met
between when I wanna jump.
in person. If we did, it might have been in passing, but I don't have memory of it. To be fair, the biggest thing I remember about AGDQ is not meeting certain people. It's something else that I'd rather forget. Actually, I don't want to forget it. It's a good learning experience, but God, it sucked. Dude, I'm godlike.
What the fuck is that?
You ran Pac-Man. Oh, I watched that run. Maybe we did meet. I definitely did watch the Pac-Man run. It might have been in passing.
Yeah, the only thing I'm really struggling with here is the checkpoint, but I'm getting more the checkpoint jump at the start, but getting that down, so...
I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna fail it. This is not gonna work.
Hey, Des.
Have I ever told you guys that I'm fucking godlike? I got the fucking... I got the cutscene skip at the beginning of Iceberg Lab with 0 practice.
You could do the box gym if you want, if not, I don't really care. You can just get all the boxes and say, oh, it would give me a gym. That's enough practice at that level. So what happens when you have like your bed? This isn't where I was put it.
Okay, thanks, game.
It's a fucking shitty webcam that won't
Guy with a Tempest
stay in one
t-shirt.
spot.
I think if I watched the run, I could, like, put a face to the name again and remember if we met. Scores on the pinball machine. I actually only went to the arcade room, like, once on, like, the last night, and it kind of makes me sad because I wanted to do more of it. God, I fucking hope Bishibashi is there again.
I sucked ass at Bishibashi.
Everybody sucks ass at Bishibashi. The game's so fucking weird, but it's so great. Oh god, I need Saturday to be here.
That's when GDQ starts?
Yeah, well, technically starts Sunday, but I'm flying there Saturday.
Last year, I should have gone earlier.
Yeah.
Any extra days, so good.
Oh,
Kinda sad I had to leave early, too.
Yeah. It was just convenient that the cheapest flights for me were on, like, Saturday, and then, like, arriving Saturday afternoon, and then leaving Sunday night. So, like, I'm just staying there for longer than the actual event. I was trying to see if I could find a flight that was cheap for Monday, that way I could stay an extra day, but the only one was like really late Monday night, and it was still cheaper, or it was still more expensive than leaving Sunday night. So I was like, you know what? At that point, I would have also had to have paid for another hotel room or another night in the hotel. Also, I should actually grab Cortex because I need him. He's kind of important to this.
Wow, believe it or not, I actually know the layout in the dark.
There's like a couple people I met at AGDQ without recognizing who they were, like when we met Thermospore. And then I realized after the event that he was like the Croc 2 guy, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. I always have trouble with this jump. Also, nice fucking bat. Fucking bitch.
You know what's so cool? You reminded me, Hangman. The Battle of Endor and Return of the Jedi, like the space scene, still holds up so well today. It's amazing. No CGI at all. It's amazing how fucking good it looks. Even when you watch non-special edition, it looks so good.
I can still save like 5 million years here just by not fighting Uka Uka, so we good.
Some matte lines and stuff that look kind of bad, but for the most part, it's really cool. 1983 still holds up well.
know whether to have sex with you or kill you. No. You thought these two sex toys could defeat us? Oh, it's good. I'm definitely way better at this trick now. Now the most important part. Dude, this is what having Smartkin in your chat does for you, is you actually learn how to do shit. I haven't failed Uka skip in a while.
C2 no IG, do you mean no-go or Crash 3 no IG?
C2 no IG is game over abuse, which is the better category. Run it.
Yeah, actually.
Like, by all technicality, game over abuse is no IG, because the only thing banned is the item glitch.
Yeah, in A New Hope, before Special Edition, the only CGI in the movie was the Death Star plans on the screen on Yavin. That was like one of the first ever uses of CGI in a movie.
Actually,
Just
going back to going back to the whole, like, the biggest thing that killed or hurt the sequel trilogy was like the not consistent like plan. I know I retweeted a thing a few days ago that was pointing out how like the original trilogy didn't really have a plan either, but the difference there is that at least the original trilogy, all three of them had George Lucas involved, and he had like he had a basic idea of what he wanted, and then things just kind of changed along the way. To go from J.J. Abrams to Rian Johnson to J.J. Abrams deciding he didn't like anything Rian Johnson did, really hurt.
Shoutouts to Luke Vader and the Emperor fight, supposed to be in like episode 12.
Yeah, if there's anything I will give credit to the prequel trilogy for, is that it had a complete, like, rigid plan, and Lucas stuck with it.
Yeah.
So, like, it feels coherent, even if it's silly.
Yeah. There, George Lucas, because the thing is, actually, the only one Lucas directed in the original trilogy is A New Hope. Empire was directed by Irvin Kershner, and 6 was Richard Marquand. A lot of people don't know that. But in, like, the prequels, it's still like George Lucas oversees everything, so it's all consistent, but that's why there's also a lot of questionable things, because he didn't take a lot of input from others. C3, okay. That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
If you need any help with Crash 3, feel free to ask.
Even, like, I just saved like 3 minutes in Ice Climb. Even though he didn't, it's like he's the only credited director for A New Hope, but he still like got input from other people, I think.
Oh yeah, he got input from other people in all 3.
He kind of made a mistake not submitting any games to this year's GDQ. They'll never accept anything resembling an actual pinball machine. I had submitted fucking like 2 or 3 things this year, but GDQ apparently hates PlayStation now.
Yeah.
Memes.
Jesus.
Like, if it was more like, oh, they don't want to take Crash this year because, like, they've done Crash a lot, and this is just, like, categories that have already been done. It's like, okay, but they took fucking, like, no PlayStation games. And I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
They didn't even take Spyro 2. We confirmed that they actually hate Spyro 2. Like, they're never gonna fucking take Spyro 2 anything.
At least I'll be on the GDQ hotfix.
Yeah, that's good.
By the way, for anyone in my stream doesn't know, today I got invited to be on the GDQ stream in an online GDQ hotfix. I'll be running this on January 14th.
2020.
Yeah.
Kick off the new decade.
On the actual GDQ channel. Alright, good night, Hangman. Dude, I keep kicking my bed and it knocks over my webcam.
If there's anything in all levels that I really appreciate, it's Slip Slide not being complete garbage. Because the only thing that makes this level hard is the gems. Oh, well, I could also be an idiot and hold circle when I'm not supposed to.
The start's harder than it should be. okay, I think.
Yeah. Actually, I think I only submitted 2 things because I submitted Crash 2 No-Go and I submitted Crash 2 NST any percent, and neither got in. I think I was gonna submit Go and then decided not to, just because I didn't want to put in the effort to submitting when I knew there was like a 99.9% chance they wouldn't take it.
Rip.
Sometimes I get really paranoid. I think it's like, what if they didn't accept me because they remember what happened last year on the commentary? And then I realized, no, they just. I was like, no, they just hate PlayStation.
No.
Yeah, no, I doubt that. I doubt that would be the reason.
Yeah. No.
I think we hear so many horror stories about like Nazi GDQ stuff that like it warps your perception when it's really not that bad.
No, it's only the stream monsters. I think it's actually.
Yeah, if
like,
GDQ was really that shit, they wouldn't keep growing as much as they are.
No, GDQ's
like,
fine.
People are still like happy enough to keep going. Wow, I jumped and still got the gem. Alright, time for my favorite part of this level. Wow, I still got the yellow gem. I was just trying it as a joke, so that when I missed it, I could have been like, I missed it, but that's okay, and then I actually got it. Like, the fuck?
Yo, Mike, happy New Year to you.
But I can skip this one, and of course I got the red gem also. Like, fucking meme. I somehow saved 25 seconds there.
I've never been so humiliated. No amount of treasure could ever begin to compensate.
Treasure, eh?
Bonza. When you have 22 lives because you don't fucking die in all levels. When you have 22 lives because all levels is so fucking easy compared to Hundo.
When you ain't dying.
It's still not easy. Like, Twins overall is not an easy game, but like, after you do Hundo, a lot of things just feel easy in comparison. I still assert that like the hardest thing about Hundo is getting into it. Once you're actually used to it, it's not bad. Like, the hardest thing for Hundo for me was learning everything and then like coming to terms with the fact that your run can literally just die anywhere. Case in point, I was 4.5 minutes ahead and then like made a mistake in boiler and my run was dead.
Run dying anywhere, I think I'm used to it from this game.
Yeah. There was someone, like, I was talking about like the OG Crash games a few days ago in my chat, and someone was like, oh, I can't imagine Crash 1 Hundo. It seems like having to reset when you die. I was like, yeah, I don't think Tet cares about that anymore.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm
concerned about if I lose time and dying.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure Ted at this point doesn't even acknowledge the fact that dying just kills runs, because like it's just not a thought to him anymore.
GDQ skits. Or are those like things before the runs? I've been to a GDQ and I don't know.
Oh my god, can you
But
fucking...
like, when you're at a GDQ, you're not in the stream for most of it.
Dude, I watched like maybe 3 runs last year, and I'm gonna watch like maybe 2 this year.
I watched Ricky's Jack 3 run only because the NST run was after.
Dude, I'm so glad we fucking watched that. The Jack 3 run was fucking lit.
Yeah, I remember when Ricky swore.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Wow,
crying. I apologize. Also, okay, go ahead. What were you? Or were you gonna say like something else in the run?
I watched Trob's run and that's it. So 3 runs.
Yeah, no, my favorite thing in the fucking Jack 3 run was when I think it was Zem who was like, "Are you implying that the moon landing was real?"
Oh yeah,
that was so good.
I remember seeing that live.
It was like,
that was funny.
Was the moon landing the first out of bounds? Are you implying the moon landing is real? Oh my god, nothing will ever match the commentary of that run ever. You're glad you watched the pack run last year? Yeah, I'll admit the reason I watched it is because Joester is my friend, but it was definitely a really sick run. Like, I watched that and I was like, holy shit, this game is lit. I own Pac-Man World. I've considered learning it, but I don't know if I want to zigzag ever again. No,
I forget that game exists, but Joester really wants me to run it.
it seems like it's good, like a cool run for sure.
Joe once got me to test something for that game, and I had like never played it before, but it was something zigzag related. So he was like, "Hey, can you test this thing?" I'm like, "Okay."
Actually, last night when I was hanging out with friends, one of them brought up this.
What the fuck is going on with this?
One of my friends brought up this fucking like Eminem's PC game that he had like a huge amount of nostalgia for, and he was like, "Yo, Kyle, you've got to run this. It's a fucking Crash Bandicoot clone." And I was like, "Okay, I've heard this like a million times." And it's like fucking like no, it's Eminem The Lost Formula or some shit. And I watched it. And I was like, "Wait, this is actually straight up a fucking Crash Bandicoot clone because like it's a linear platformer. There are crates. You spin." And I was like, "This is actually just Crash Bandicoot." So out of
Shell-shocked is like that too, I think.
So out of curiosity, I checked if there was wow, why am I being an idiot? Out of curiosity, I checked if there was zigzagging. Inconclusive, but possibly.
What?
Yeah. Like I tested like a small time frame and asked my friend to like time it, and when I zigzagged, I went like half a second faster. So I was like, oh my god, this might actually be something. So now I'm gonna like look into the game when I'm home.
I should play Eminem's Shell-shocked.
I'm gonna lose time here just because I've been a fucking idiot in like so many parts of this level.
Eminem Shell-shock's probably a fun time waster. Something to play on the stream, blind. Actually, I'd be down for a blind race of that probably.
It's also yeah, the Lost Formulas one is also like keyboard zigzag, which is gonna be an adventure.
Oh man, takes me back to my 2015 days.
The only thing that concerns me about this Eminem's game is the first level is an 8-minute auto scroller.
Superior zigzag.
Did you hear that, Tet?
What?
The first level in this Eminem's game is an 8-minute auto scroller.
Oh god, I can't imagine.
That's the first thing I saw, and when I looked it up on SRCom, and I was like, oh okay. I was like, the world record is 3 years old. I could totally take this, lol. And fucking, I watch it, and the first split is just called Suffering, and it's 9 minutes, and then like he gets an 8-minute time in it, and it's literally just driving a car for 8 minutes, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
You might as well have like the sunshine opening for the start.
Yeah. No, my friend downloaded it and got it to work on his PC, so we played a little bit of it, and then
Happy New Year to you too. Hope Char's going well.
Yeah. So we played a little bit of it, and there's a section in the middle of the first level where you just like while you're driving you have to answer like basic addition and subtraction shit, and I was like, oh my god, there's math. I'm morally obligated to play this game. Get changed. What games did I watch last year? I mean, let's see. I watched Jack 3. I watched Crash 2 because I was on that couch. Watched Klonoa, watched Pac-Man.
Wait, well,
wow.
When was Pac? What day? Do you remember?
I don't remember the day.
So I don't remember watching that.
I watched it by myself.
Oh, okay.
Watched Klonoa. I watched the end of Pokemon Gold with Saboom. I wanted to watch it, but I overslept. The end of it was really good, though. I think that was all I watched. I think this year the only things I'm planning on watching are Hat, which is the opener. So like I have to be awake for that one.
Nice to play.
I like how I got a thing where Crash literally couldn't move and Brio just landed on me and I died, and I'm just like, whatever. This game fucking sucks. I was like, this high seas is already garbage, so you know, like what else could go wrong? I'm gonna lose like 30 seconds here. I think Pokemon Sapphire is happening, and I might watch that. What is going on with this fight, dude? Everything is just like not working.
The level never gets old. Pop's empty. I live.
I ran out of soda earlier tonight. I used the last of it to make a rum and Dr. Pepper. No, it was great. I made a rum and Dr. Pepper, and like 5 minutes later, my mom handed me a champagne. I'm like, did you not just see me pour this? And then I took one sip of it and handed it to her because, like, it was disgusting. Dude, what is up with this? It is just, like, being super trash.
All alcohol is disgusting for me.
I like rum. Rum and vodka, I don't mind. But most things I don't care for. Like, I hate beer. I really don't like wine either.
It's kind of funny how I'm smart certified to sell beer, and I could technically be a bartender with that certification, but I don't drink beer at all. No alcohol.
Brio returned to his true love of tending bar.
Tending bar.
God, fucking lost like a minute in high seas because the game sucks. Well,
Oh,
the
see,
first
I
half,
have a backup strat for this.
well, the first
actually.
part of high seas, I lost time because it was my fault. The second part, I don't
Hey,
understand
I
what
came up
happened
with
there.
that.
To the suckatron. Oh god, I gotta dodge this fucking cutscene again.
What's it saying? Yeah. Yeah, I have so little experience with beer that I forgot what it smelled like until I started selling it, and it would, if a can broke or something, I would smell it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a thing. And I didn't even know if it was carbonated or not, like I just didn't remember. Is all of it carbonated? All alcohol?
I don't know, I think. I might have to reset this gold because now I have, since I got the cutscene skip, I have to skip the cutscene again.
Follow me. I know.
Another way. Yeah, we losing time here. And this is where I watch the PlayStation runs, if there were any.
You monster!
It's okay.
Let my
I'll be
brother
on
go.
the hotfix.
Hell
14.
yeah.
I should probably make a command for that. I don't know, the schedule's not out yet, so I don't want to fully, like, advertise myself being on the hotfix.
Ruined. Thanks to Perky here.
So itchy.
Must be repaired, and only one person can help. My niece.
But it actually is sick I got
No.
contacted out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Isn't she delightful?
Nobody wants to
Obviously, I
talk
need
to
a
me
few
about NST, but I'm not at the top anymore.
And there.
Big rip.
Quickly, to my private
Agree.
dirigible. Set a course
Actually,
for
pause
Madame
has been under
Amberley's
GDQ
Academy of Evil.
hotfix as well, but it was 1545.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool. We'll have both of us have been on a hotfix for this game. It's a good thing I decided to go back to this too. Because if
Yeah.
I was playing something else, I'd have to drop it for the hotfix for this. Real L is flat? Okay.
I lost 45 seconds because I triggered the cutscene.
Today I denied someone a beer sale because they claimed to be 29 but they didn't have ID, and I'm like, nope. And they're
Can't
like,
do
are you
that.
serious? Like, yeah. Like, if you're buying beer, you're like under 30 should have ID. I think it's stupid to not have ID anymore at all. In fact.
Yeah, I mean, unless someone's like blatantly middle-aged, it's kind of stupid to just like assume that they'll realize you're over 21.
Yeah. Oh,
Or-
here
or
it's
what-
actually
yeah.
19.
Yeah, well, I was like, whatever the legal drinking age is. Alright, I got 14 and a half minute split in Boiler. I think I can save time here.
As a former
Oh yeah, I
student
turned
myself,
21 in 9
I'm
days,
well
I
acquainted
forgot.
with the many
Birthdays are so irrelevant to me now.
Legally drinking at AGDQ, hell yeah.
Hell no. I destroy my body with pop instead.
Yo, same.
Hell yeah. I wish SodaStream wasn't so expensive. Because it is a decently healthier way to enjoy pop. It's so fucking
Yo,
expensive.
the fucking super slide.
It's $20 at my Walmart to get a refill. Well, actually $17 with my employee discount. But still.
Thank God I have
cheaper to
22
get,
lives. I'm not gonna fucking game over in boiler.
It's cheaper to
Hopefully.
get a 2-liter bottle of Coke Zero for 97 cents. Or 1.97 if there's no price match. Wow, that was like very time. Fuck that ceiling, fuck that ceiling, fuck that ceiling. So many years of running this game, fuck that
That's a death plane? Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, this game sucks. I love this game. Oh wait, no, I think Cortex died. That's probably why I fell. I think. I hope.
That backup cycle? That might be a backup cycle, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
these
just
are the
gonna-
proper cycles, okay. So I can do the
Just
any
gonna put you
percent
there.
strat there and catch up to the cycle. Interesting. Still get good cycles for the rest of the island.
Okay, I can work with this.
Because you can actually carry these cycles all the way to Slippery Climb, and if you do that, the Slippery Climb cycles are like all perfect. You don't have to wait on like anything much, except maybe the start.
Please let me get this jump. Okay. Yep, that didn't work.
Temple's an easy level in this category. This, on the other hand, I never stop practicing this level ever. You know, I'm not that scared of it these days.
I love how I got this
level's also
perfectly in
just
practice and then now I can't make this jump. There we go. That works.
How's selling beer work in the US? Can anyone do it?
Depends on the state. In Maryland, retail stores can't sell it, but in Virginia, they can. So if you go to like a Walmart or a Target in Virginia, there's like alcohol and it's weird.
Yeah.
Nice jump,
Here,
Chris.
here selling beer in retail became legal a few years ago.
Yeah, conveniently, I live reasonably close to the border between the two states, so it's like, it's always funny to go to Virginia and be like, I'm not that far away from this place, but my girlfriend's like literally on the border.
Actually, I
Like
think
places
the
in
US
places in Virginia are like 30 minutes for her.
I think the US border is like an hour away from. I don't remember how far away it is. It's less than 2 hours away from. Fuck a dickhole. It's so annoying when that happens.
Wow. Come here, Cortex.
That's why you don't experiment. It's a level you don't want to experiment in, ever.
Wow, I almost didn't land on that. I just remembered I don't actually have to go this way. Oh, well, okay, well, we can just do it again, I guess.
Oh, the flame glitch, I love that. It's Revisit exclusive.
this is not
Actually,
hard.
I actually love this sky section. Like, it's aesthetically
Play this
pleasing, but
safe.
I also think it's kind
I don't feel like dying again.
of fun.
So I still got
Yeah, I have to make sure I
5,000
don't
years
do
to
that.
save a
That would
boiler.
be a pathetic way to kill her on. God.
Yeah, I can long jump back by going the other way, but I've already died enough here, so I'll just play it safe. I don't even know if I actually have to hit that. Oh my god, the bat.
Wow, I've never done that. Wow, that was
Let's try it, even though I probably just lost time trying to try this. Oh, I tried. Alright. Just be safe. I don't know how long the Dingo Dial fight is, but I think I'll still save time here. Hopefully.
for jumps would be. Wow, okay.
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 Swingo deafened or did he leave?
Practice this fall.
He is definitely.
Alright. Deafened gang.
Getting that fall can make or break the last flame, so it's...
No fucking way. Oh my god. I'm mad. Ah, boiler.
I usually start turning when I see that crate. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's the best setup. Okay. There's no need to change it.
Actually commit Sudoku.
Love how fast I'm at those climbs now. It's really satisfying.
About to do another fucking run after this. Like, fuck Hundo, I'm mad that I keep fucking up all levels.
Hey, Dill.
Dill, why you no love
That's
us?
not fast.
I just need to make the description for this run a picture of the, it's like a YouTube poop where the fish just says, "This is bad."
Fish.
Fish? Jesus
These
Christ
things
on the
are
bicycle. Dingo Dial better not be a 4-minute fight, otherwise I'm gonna be sad.
Like these things, when they're not horizontal, they just kind of knock you back. It's weird. There's like nothing else like it in the game. It's actually not super easy to do these fast. But it is satisfying if you do. Hey Zach.
Finally made it to Dingle Donger.
Yeah, Dylan go play some video games. Or at least a video game.
A game.
Also, my computer's vibrating.
Hell yeah.
Gotta dust it out again. Fuck.
And I want a piece of that pie. I have no idea what you just said. The best part about all levels, Dingo Dial music.
Yeah, thanks for good luck.
I'm headbanging and none of you can see it.
Actually, Let me practice the fast start to this revisit. It's pretty hard, but I wonder how hard it is for me now. Well, not if I stutter. Pretend I got that. Yeah, so that cycle, it's pretty easy to make on the first visit, because you don't have to get the boxes. It actually becomes a lot harder just having to go out of your way to get that mask right. Makes a huge difference. I should spin more, but the thing is, you need to save more spins for the 2 crates up there. And then you have to make the next cycle as well and have another spin point, I believe. Yeah, see, I almost got it. And I would not have a mask here for this, because the previous level's whole lot. I'm also not really trying with the zigzag. Maybe if I actually tried. Okay, yeah. What? It still didn't make it? That looked fine. I keep thinking it's my phone vibrating. It's my vibe. Yeah, I need to actually move to the left and get past the...
How did that work?
There we go. Don't drop my jump there. God.
Wow. Hygge. I like that this song is long enough that the song loops. Because the beginning of this song is so fucking sick. I just saved a minute 30 in Boiler, and I swear all of that came from fucking not dying in Dingo Dial, because that was garbage. But my PB dies in Dingo Dial like 5 times, which is hilarious.
Okay. Usually there's a different strat there if you have a mask, so...
So I get it's kind of shitty that you can, like, make a mistake and go right into Boiler Room again, but, like, how do you not realize that, like, the door is open, walk into Classroom Chaos? It's, like, right there. I never had that problem playing this game casually. I was like, oh, this mysterious open door. I haven't gone there. Nice.
That's not making it. Straight up.
I fucking lost like 10 lives in Boiler. Like, holy shit.
God, is there a better way to do that, actually? You know what, I think you have to, like... Yeah. Try and do a spin jump off the bouncy crate without slowing down. I think you can make that cycle. Yeah, yeah, that looks doable, but really fucking hard.
Nice jump, Crash. Don't need to grab the rain jump.
God, fucking bullshit.
Nice double jump.
Can you make that? Or am I just misremembering? Oh, okay, that's a new one.
Why does this song slap, dude?
Kind of hard to spin jump that when I'm jumping on it from that angle. Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, good. Camera, thanks.
Maybe just go to the right. It's probably acceptable. It's not making it. Yeah, I'll have to do that, but without getting a dropped input on the fucking app.
Jesus. Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel.
That was not enough zigzag.
Oh god. That was scary.
Yeah, fuck this strat entirely.
Baby strats.
Might not even save time depending on your native fortress cycle. I'm just not gonna bother even figuring more stuff out about that. It's something so minor. So like stupid.
I just
at
kill
the end of
3
a run.
on?
It'd be different if you had a mask there, but you don't have a mask there on the run. Hey LVB.
I guess that room's not too bad if you're not shit at it.
Yeah, it's 3:15 a.m. here. It's 2020.
We now have 2020 vision confirmed. I just saved 3.5 minutes in Classroom Chaos. The fuck is this shit? I am 8.5 minutes ahead of my PB with a completely garbage ass boiler and high seas.
Or did I get the castle lives and I'm just
I
not paying attention? I have no clue.
I straight
Oh, I did
Oh.
get them. God.
I straight up might do another run after this. Like this
Short-term
is
memory's losing it.
this is really not that good. I like how Cortex was just standing there as Crash was like stuck into the slide animation. Alright guys, I got 17 lives in Rooftop Rampage. Do you think that's enough?
I don't know, man.
I asked that once and someone like, I don't remember who it was, but someone like honestly answered yes and I was like, I mean obviously, but
Almost got Pen to jump first try.
that just something secure, I said.
Hurry, Nina, or you'll miss the bus.
Okay, second try, I'll take that. Dude, I remember me and Paz trying this at GDQ. It both took us like 30 attempts to get it.
Dude,
We
nice
just,
rat.
like, we like sucked ass at this game at GDQ. This is a hard skip, but
I would
take
like a
that
mask.
attempts for top runners. Yeah, thanks to the host. Chipping up.
I would really like a mask. Holy shit. Oh, I'm dead. Because the fucking thing wouldn't work.
That last double jump's really hard because your velocity makes you have less frames for it. It's already 3 frames at normal.
This must have been a clean ass rooftop if it's a 615. I don't even get that in Hundo. And this level is really not any different. Epic.
probably do a run if it wasn't so late.
I can't do the teabag with Nina because she can't fucking crouch. I really prefer if you didn't do that.
That might still work. Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, that's all the upstream practice I'm doing. Because if you, and for me, if I do too much practice on the skip, I'll develop bad habits and be really bad at it. Like when I stopped practicing the skip, I got really good at it.
Develop bad medicine.
Yeah.
Oh god.
For real though, I would practice that skip all the time and I would think, oh, I think I have a really good visual cue now, it's working, and then realize it's actually not, and it's like, oh fuck.
Low-key, that's why after I got Uka and Hover pretty handily down, I stopped practicing them. Because when I got them down and then started actively practicing them, I got stuck in Jungle Bungle again. Or at least with Hover. With Uka, once I got it, I just stopped. I was like, okay, I know how to do this. I shouldn't need to practice it. I should have gotten that mask. But that mask was next to Nitro, and Nitro is scary.
That's safe. Oh, legends in this game. Love you.
My clip compilation that might not be published until after AGDQ, or I just, there's 2 clips where I save myself in Road to Nowhere, and I'm just like, I'm a legend. It's either Road to Nowhere or High Road, one of the 2.
Yeah,
Same
High Road,
thing.
the bridge levels have shit where you can, like, just, yeah. Like you can land on some of the spikes that are in the holes.
Yeah, I completely finished, like, the video file. But the thing they replaced, oh, I told you this, the thing they replaced Windows Movie Maker with is somehow more garbage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it didn't export and like got stuck, and I said fuck it, and I just haven't had time to make it again. Like, I still have the file, but I really don't want to use it in whatever garbage Windows Photo is. There's the double jump I've been looking for. Dude, nice camera. Yeah, I'm so losing time on rooftop. Dude, what is this camera? I'm not losing that much time. It's like less than 10 seconds.
They found us.
It's been chill,
Through the airship.
practicing with no
Quickly.
music. I like the game's music, but it's just chill.
Okay, let's have Cortex look at his crotch for the cutscene this time.
You are in detention.
Madam Amberly.
So, crybaby Cortex is all grown up. I see you found employment as a barber.
I'm an evil scientist.
Cortex pulling a Newt Scamander by not being able to look directly at the person he's talking to.
Me, you'll always be
I thought you were gonna
a
say
bird.
Nuke Gunray.
Fuck. Darth Sidious promised us peace. Or whatever the fuck he says.
Yeah. I was about to say, the war is over. Lord Sidious promised us peace.
And then he just chopped in half.
No, no.
Yeah, Madame Amberly is also saying no.
I never got this shit with the bells, like shooting the bells.
It makes her re.
Pretty much. Just like the slimes in Brio.
Yep.
It's actually really good that they did something about that in NST.
Cortex can crouch, but Nina can't. How did I mess
Cool
this up the
having-
last time I did a run?
It's cool having the extra lives there on the bridge makes it feel like an actual run instead of question marks. Yeah,
I
so
believe I
that's
just
God
killed a
Cycle.
woman.
That is still God Cycle. I was just super ahead of it because it went really well.
I think my favorite thing is when you leave the Amberley fight, Cortex just goes out of ammo.
That was good. I'm not gonna do more practice to that level because I did a shit ton of it there. And as long as I get that checkpoint jump down, then I'm good because I'm good at the rest of the level.
Alright. Last hub. Still 8.5 minutes ahead. Can be way more if Boiler just won't be trash. Like, I actually just might do another run after this.
Yeah.
It's also 3:30 though, so I don't know.
Yeah. Is it time for?
No, we're not there yet.
No.
We're almost at. Oh
yeah, that.
Oh my god. I should have paused. My favorite thing about Nina fixing the Psychotron, smack it and then thumbs up.
That's how you said Suckatrunks. I'm just.
The Psychotron.
But we ran out of time.
Just consumed by that YouTube clip.
Oh, that worked.
It's funny if those TNTs are still counting down when Crash goes out of the level, they don't count.
Oh, in the
So,
lab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Box spin jump is important.
Yeah.
Or you have to wait. Because video game. The next big thing for any percent is finding a way to get here with jumps.
With what?
Great Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Any percent. Because it'd be faster than Cortex if the skip didn't take
My
too
daughter,
long.
Yeah.
Niece, we must do something.
You'd skip
Think,
2 loads
Cortex,
as well.
think.
Zip-zag.
Yeah, zip-zag. Funny thing is, you can't even pause buffer zip-zag in this game. You can't buffer stuff with this pause.
Hmm.
So I always found it weird how there's balconies, like there. Like just windows, not even a door or anything. No floor. I don't know, maybe this place had a floor at this point? I don't know. It's a
There-
Crash game, I can't think too much.
There was a floor once.
Floors are a suggestion in Cortex's castle.
But actually. Oh, I
You gotta
didn't
give me
die.
back my floor. My customers are walking around on the pipes. Hey, next time pay your bills. But I don't want to.
I'm crossing over to the dark side. Why pay money to light up the whole store? Well, I didn't get that mask.
That's epic, Mohaf. Sounds like Twitch being Twitch. I haven't practiced Jaws.
Twitch being to watch. Well, shit.
Wow. You really don't even need to zigzag much here to wait on some crushers. It's not like any percent. You push some more zigzag there helps. I think you have to wait up here. Yeah. What are you going live with, Mohaf? Crash 2?
Twins, Pog.
Twins 2.
Twins 2. Oh, hell yeah. My favorite. love when rock slide goes well. I should just make the description of if whenever I get a good all levels run, I should just make the description a video of Babu Freak going, hey! I love Babu Freak.
I like the small droid that looks like a lamp. I can't remember his name. It starts with a D.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, he was actually voiced by J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Also, wow, I missed that cycle because I just didn't zigzag as all because I'm smart.
There they are.
Let her go. Take me instead.
Have you seen The Mandalorian?
I haven't, no.
It's a really good show if you have time.
It's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, it's also on our.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting Disney Plus soon, just because I want to, and I think I'm getting close to this job. So, I could probably afford it at this point. Yeah, that was a nice long jump.
Fuck that strat. Fuck every ending strat in this level. There's not much I play safe in this category anymore, but the ending stuff here is just so bad.
Oh god. That was almost terrible.
Doesn't help that one of the sub jumps you need, it constantly drops my jump, so.
Okay, it didn't trigger the fight, or the
level
chase.
takes some time loss in. Wow, I wasn't. Apparently, I still had more momentum than I thought. That's what makes that TNT go up. Slow down just a little bit. That's a sub jump right there, drops a lot. Yeah, it's all over.
Oh, fuck off. Well, losing time in Bandicoot Pursuit. Because the game is shit. Oh, right, I have to fucking save him. Oh, I'm mad.
Damn spin timer. Just wanna have fun. We'll never know what Mohaf went live with.
We could check.
Well, apparently Twitch is being epic, so it can't go live, maybe.
Oh.
Wow, I accidentally jumped on the rope and didn't activate one of them. That's funny. Never seen that.
Losing time in Bandicoot Pursuit because I hit things and had to save Cortex. Yay. Yay.
Yee.
This just tells me I have more time to save. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'll have to get all the way to the Victor and Mort's cutscene before the split's actually done. Still 8 minutes ahead.
Stronghold of evil.
I feel like I can probably save time in Antagony.
I like how the camera still goes far on High Road. They took out the platforms and shit, but not, and just that area. Yo, Len. Sup?
One thing I do like about all levels, it's easier to keep a run going. That's like the biggest reason I did it tonight. I just wanted to play the game. Alright, we're not doing this then. Yo, I did not know they could chase me that far. Motherfucker chased me up the arrow crate. Like, why? Is that a thing?
One of the ants
Yeah, the drilling ones.
with the lightsabers.
No, the drill ones.
Oh, dude, fuck those.
I did not know. I fucking bounced on an arrow crate and they still went after me. I was like, this does not make any sense.
Actually, fuck those enemies playing casually, so they're fucking awful.
Yeah, they're not fun
They're
speed-wise
absolutely
either.
Any new strats since my last word? Yeah, quite a few. We got a Castle Machinery God Cycle, which isn't, but there's a more viable strats to make it doable that Burger found. And the God Cycle saves 10 seconds over what we used to do normally and what the word does. And there's the fumbling respawn cycle, which isn't new, but I've gotten good at. It saves like 7 seconds, I think, if I go quite difficult though, so I don't know. It might just be a thing I go for if it runs bad, but can still PV. There's no sense of this to stress too hard though. Toxic waste to go faster, and generator room respawn cycle. I don't remember if my PV went, but it saves a little bit of time.
I can't do that with this one.
Slippery climb, if you die at the start of Lost City, which we do normally, but carry the cycles all the way to here and don't mess up, you get perfect cycles. Saves a good chunk.
It's crazy. It's crazy that it's all the way from Lost City. Granted, like it's Island
Yeah.
2, but like that's still pretty far.
Five levels, yeah. You get almost perfect cycles. Here, there's new red gem strats I found. I don't remember who does them. And of course, my PP has mistakes too. Yeah, the fortress, I go faster there. Oh yeah, there's the respawn cycle you can do before starting the run to get good cycles. That's all, and that's it. And the rest is just time save for mistakes, just overall playing better. There's a bunch of other minor stuff I found, box strats or whatever, but yeah. Yeah, cycles are global in this game. There's some that are spawn, which means they start moving when they load, like proximity, and there's also there's one cycle in Castle Machinery I call a local cycle. Starts moving when you enter the level, kind of like Twalk.
Regional cycle.
And
National
that's
cycle.
that's the one. That's the God cycle, because you have to play the level really well to get it.
I was gonna say worldwide cycle, but that would just be global.
Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, this game has way more global cycles than Crash 2 or 3, but Crash 2 and 3 do have some.
Nice fucking spin. I can show you the global cycle.
Right
Damn, sister.
Oh, I think Jaws respawn cycle might have been kind of new. Current war. So I think I might have not done it actually. This saves. The amount it saves can vary based on what your global cycles are, but yeah. But yeah, my war ain't bad, but 102's doable.
You cut out a lot for me because of my internet, so it sounded like you said 102 is deboobable.
Yeah, 102 was doable before, but mainly the castle thing saving 10 seconds makes it a lot more viable. And I think actually like a 102 1x is possible as
Yeah,
well.
it's kind of like how 39 was always doable, but like the game over made it better, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. National continental cycles.
Intercontinental cycles.
Imagine a cycle like that's just island based.
Oh god.
I guess that's kind of our Island 2 stuff.
But like it doesn't start until you reach Island 2, like fucking imagine.
I should play a level and not just move around on the map. How long have... Only an hour? It's felt way longer than that. Jesus.
Same actually, I've been going for 2 hours and it feels like longer, but I really didn't practice too much before the run.
I would do a run, but it's super late. I don't have work tomorrow, but I've work the day after, so I don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule. After that, I have 3 days off, but I'm getting my wisdom pulls on the 3rd, so...
Poor ant. Have fun with that.
Were you on pain meds?
Yeah.
After?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope it doesn't hurt a lot.
Pain meds help a lot. The ones I had were just so heavy dose and I was still going through grief and stress that like it made me feel super lightheaded. But you might respond to it differently.
Were
Mine
you
was
put
just...
under with needle?
I don't remember. I was sedated, that's all I know. I think it was needle, I don't remember. But it's just like the timing of it was really poor. That it was like I got it, I was still dealing with stress, and then like fucking the week after I went to my dad's funeral.
Yeah, that sucks. Did you go home and sleep after?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Clarification, I went to my dad's funeral, but the funeral was like months after his passing just because of like the place that we buried him.
Yeah,
Oh,
3
dude,
days
I'm
off,
saving...
including the day of the extraction. I hope that's enough.
That should be fine.
It's what the oral surgeon suggested.
Yeah,
Also said-
my surgery was on like a Friday, and I went back that Monday, I'm pretty sure. Dude, I have some chonky time save here. Yo, Joe. Just so you know, Joe, this is all levels, it's not hundo. Just want you to be aware of that. I just wanted to do runs tonight, so I didn't want to get stuck in hundo. Also, my all levels time is garbage, so this is still garbage.
He also said no heavy lifting for a week. Did you ever get something like
Yeah,
that?
I didn't get that.
Yeah. There is heavy lifting in retail. Like, even cashiering is heavy lifting, so I'll have to bring in a doctor's note, be on self-checkout or something.
I have been on pretty good paces in hundo recently, though, Joe. Like, I had a run that was 4.5 minutes ahead, and then died in Bandicoot Pursuit that you were there for, so I don't know why I'm telling you this. Yeah, I figured, like, walking it, you'd think it's hundo, which is why I clarified that. The first time I did this and posted the PB, I had to, in, like, Posse, I had to be like, just so everybody knows this is not hundo, it's all levels. I'll do hundo later, but I just really wanted to play the game tonight. I didn't want to get stuck in the first 2 hubs. This is good though. Like, it's a pretty big improvement. I still have like 500 years to save in Boiler though. Instead of dying in Dingo Dial, I died in the rest of the level. Oh wow, I missed.
Zigzag.
Whoa, I missed.
Oh, I missed.
That should be it. I missed again. The fuck? That's it. 125.18. That's not bad. My Saab is a 122 now in this category.